episode, we are shown Jinwoo, who is asleep, and only then he gets a call from his sister, and she says that you are still asleep, and Jinwoo says that yes, it is only 2 o'clock right now, and then his sister scolds a lot and says that you know that today our school has a parents-teacher meeting at 5 more a.m. and after listening to this, Jinwoo quickly says that yes, you don't worry. So I will come to you quickly, and after this he is ready and reaches the school to his sister, and he came to the school without being Jingboo or anything else. It seems that brother is going on a date. It was feeling like this, and Jingboo tells that today I have come to meet your teacher, so it used to be a little bit, and when the rest of the girls of Jinha's school see Jingboo, neither brother nor all of them become completely latu over him. And after this, Jangguna goes to meet the teacher, and the teacher says that, well, you are Jinha's brother, and I was not sure that Jinha's brother will be so handsome. And after this, their meeting starts, where the teacher does not praise Jinha very much and tells that Jinha is not a very good student, and you do not need to figure her much, and she does not want to become a medical student. Meaning she wants to go ahead and study medicine, and then the teacher asks her a question that if Jaina becomes convinced, will you let her become a hunter? And hearing this, Jingu is a little surprised, but he then refuses that no, I will not let him become a hunter at all. And the teacher tells that I knew that you would give this answer, and there was a reason for asking my question. There is a girl in our school who... her classes have started closing a lot because she has just arrived and she misses the class in this way. Otherwise, we will not have any option and we will have to take action on her. And she tells me that before becoming my Accord Hunter, he should complete his graduation. And by the way, I don't know much about hunters. Only then does Jingu speak what his rank is after all. And the teacher tells me that I don't know much about her, but she is a very weak hunter. And Jingbuk comes to know that she is not a hunter. And if she continues in this way, she will not be able to survive for long. And she is Jinha's friend, and the teacher says that will you talk to her so that she can complete her high school, and only then the name of the girl is told, who is Han Song, and Jingbuk is very surprised after hearing the name because she was the same girl who used to go to the danger with Jingu. I mean, she didn't go to danger, but yes, she used to work with them. And after this, we are shown the evening scene where Paesong is going somewhere and Jingu now was waiting for her, and he speaks, to tell the truth, this world is not very small. And the song says, why are you doing all these things? And by the way, what are you doing here? And only after this, the song says that, well, then the teacher must have sent you. And then Jingbuna shows the photo of himself and his sister and says that, are you his friend? And only then the song says that, well, then you are Jinha's elder brother, and when you were admitted in the hospital, we also came to meet you, and maybe that is why the teacher has sent you to me to talk. And I do not know what the teacher told you about me, but mine. There is no interest in going to school, and I will be a very good hunter, and I am not a believer at all. And Jingbu says, don't worry at all, I have come to tell you not to quit the hunter's job at all. And Jingbu starts thinking in his mind that this is very dangerous and he should not let him have that experience once. And only then he sings that, after all, you are here, what have you come for? That, and then Jingbu tells that I have come to help you so that you can become a good hunter. And after this, we are shown the airport of Korea, where Wongdok had already come to enjoy brother Jingbu, and Chingchul also came there to welcome him, and there is a lot of conversation between the two of them. And after this, we are shown Jingbu, which is a tension comes near, and White Tiger falls there and is also the second manager and does not get himself introduced there. And only then we are also shown there an A rank hunter who is really quite strong brother, was wearing armor, and a lot of nonsense was also being done, and he is C rank, but inside him there is not one A rank hunter, 7 B rank hunters, and all the rest of the new recruits are going. And Jingu also says that it has not happened much, but even after that he had to show Song for a head dangerous. Due to this, he becomes ready to go into that danger, and after this all the people do not start entering the danger in turn, and as soon as all the people start going inside the danger, then the color of that danger does not start to change, it appears to be red. It seems that he feels a little dangerous, and Ahan also gets very nervous after seeing this thing, and at the same time Jingbu also realizes it, and he also gives a warning to Ahan before going inside about this, and he says that quickly contact the main strike squad and bring it here. It is quite an emergency. And after that the danger closes and the Jingo goes inside, and Mr. Ahana does the same. He does not contact the main strike squad and tells about the red gate, and this is not the rest of his life. He is very surprised that how the danger of one head can be changed into a red danger. And by the way, let me tell you, this is White Tiger Gillen. He is his owner in a way, and if whatever you have told is absolutely true, then I have to come there and see. What is the scene going on? And after this, we are shown a scene inside the dungeon where there are people to win, right, brother? The condition of everyone was much worse because, brother, those people had never been to this kind of Dengan before or till today. And seeing this, the Dengan was not feeling at all, and the gate of the Dengan was not even closed. And the scene of Zhengbu is shown, who is thinking that I am not feeling much danger here for the time being, but only then suddenly neither a white arrow is going towards Song and he was not about to hit him, but Jinku catches him at the right time, and seeing this, brother Song gets very scared there and there. Neither a few hunters means that two hunters are not killed with the help of the same arrow, and this work is not of Ice Help and they are not called Ice Slayer. It was also known because they don't kill hunters or in a very brutal way. For this reason, they were also called Eye Slayer. He had also come there, and after seeing the gate, he tells that, brother, the situation here is really very critical, and this gate is a staircase at all that it does not look like a gate. And after that, he does not ask that after all the total is inside it. How many people have gone? And Alhan explains that 1 is an A rank hunter, 7 are B rank hunters, and the rest are all new recruits. A total of 12-13 people went, and the A rank hunter Kim Chul was going to be the leader of this strike squad, meaning that there was a Wei who was A rank hunter. And after this, one starts calculating in his mind that if this gate is A rank, if this gate is B rank, then at least 1 S rank hunter is going to be needed, or then 3 or 4 E rank hunters are going to be needed. And if this gate is E rank, then at least 3 to 4 we are going to need S rank hunters, or 10 E rank hunters are going to be needed. If your rank is not dangerous even by mistake, then brother is a hunter to win. All of them will be killed and maybe 1 or 2 hunters are there. The children will be able to come out, and they will also be able to come out if they are lucky, and only then Ahan tells that another person has entered this danger, and only then does the rest say who he is. And Ahan tells that I have not been keeping an eye on that hunter for a long time, but the others were very angry. He used to say that brother directly tells what is the matter, and he doesn't directly ask his rank what is his rank after all. And Ahan tells us that he is an E rank hunter, and after this directly we are shown the scene of Jingbu, and after seeing them he was thinking that this is really a lot of brains, because he was not the weakest member in our squad nor made him his target first, and if it had been 2 months ago then I would not have escaped this arrow either. But there is something else happening at the moment, and I plan to brutally kill them all. At this time, my brother Jingo appeared extremely malevolent, and afterward, Kim Chul also spoke up saying, "You all now know that we have entered and that no one can come in or out. We only have 2 scenarios here. This danger has to be completely cleared. Only if there is a second or dangerous break we can survive, and Song didn't know about it. About the red gate and Jingyeon, you start telling it that the red gate does not connect a danger to another dimension in one way or another, and after going inside the red gate, I told you that no one can come out or no one can go inside. It is completely cut off from the other world." After that, and Kim Chulna really gives a lot of speeches there, and I'll tell you what the end does. He was not going to divide the team into 2 groups, and hearing this, Jingbo is very surprised, and Kim Chul says that whoever is below C rank does not mean that he only wanted C rank and B rank. He was not taking C rank in his group, and even in his group in that way. And after hearing this, a girl did not directly take Kim. She goes to Kim Chol and says that I don't want to join your team. She is a B rank healer in a way, and she says that I don't want to join that group. And Kim Chol says that your will, and in her mind is thinking that I am an A rank hunter, but then why doesn't she want to join my team? Finally, and after this, there was no one vacant place for that girl, and only then she adds a weak hunter to her team, and only then that girl goes to Jigbu and tells that Kemchul Lena has not seen that arrow. And you had seen that arrow, and I am so confident that you are not an Iran hunter at all. And let me tell you the truth, brother, this girl has a lot of brains. And the scene of Ahan is shown, who is explaining to Bakuhan that he is not a reawakened person, Jigbu's butt to Bakuno or his. There was no trust in the hand at all, and only then did another guy come there. I don't know who the brother is. He is not very important, and he was not praising Kim Chul too much, but after that comes the fun. A car comes there, and you also know who gets out of the car. Bon Dog-suk gets out of the car, and after seeing the rest of those Dog-suks, Na gets very angry, and Dog, without hitting too much, he says that, brother, we have met after a long time, and after this we are not shown the team which has killed a lot of ice bears, and we are also shown Jingbo, which not a lot of bears were coming to fight, meaning ice bear, but he does not deal with them all very easily by himself, and brother was sitting on top of the bear in a very bad manner. That time episode everyone is enjoying eating at nighttime, but only then there is not even a big crowd there. And finally what happens is that Jinbo also pulls out his shadow army and tells that this is your first job. I mean, in a way the first battle is going to be, and after that the battle between them is smart, and both the shadow army and Ice Bear were fighting in a very good way, and at the same time the mages of Jinbu were also doing a very good job. That is, because of his magic, he kills a lot of Ice Bear, and the Shadow Army was coming back to life after dying. Because of this, Jingbu's MP was also decreasing at a very high speed, and only then finally there is the captain of Ice Bear. It means that the most powerful Eye Bear comes, and that Eye Bear kills the Shadow Army even to win. They couldn't all live again, meaning they were ending in a way, and in a few minutes neither that Ice Bear nor all the Pseudo Army had killed. And after this finally Jingura orders Igris that now it is your turn. Ice Bear attacks Igris, but Igris does not jump, and by jumping he does not give a very strong damage to Ice Bear's hand. And after this Igris neither Ice Bear nor Ice Bear. Even then he was not giving up, and Iglis pulled apart after that. S-Bear and Jingo were also thinking that if I was fighting SWAT with Iglis at that time, then brother I would not have been able to win like this at all. And Iglis bows down in front of Jingo without it, and Jingo also praises him a lot. And after this Kim Jul's team is shown where neither his team nor all his teammates were killed. He was saying that I am very weak right now and there are not many I-Self in front of him, and only then suddenly an I-Self comes behind him, and after seeing that brother he gets very scared. He is so afraid that he immediately runs away from there. And after this neither we are shown the king of I-Self, which is really a lot of bad ace, and after this we are not shown Jingbo, and he is not Ice Bear's army, which does not raise all of them, which means that he also adds all the Ice Bears in his shadow army. After this and after that we are shown the scene outside the danger where everyone was waiting, and then Dong-suk says that maybe by now Jingbo will have been killed, and after that he starts to go, and then he suddenly has realizes, and he says that Jingbo is not in your White Tiger Guild, so why did he go inside this dangerous with your strike squad? And Mr. Ahan tells that he has known Jingbo for a long time and he had requested me, so I let him go to dangerous, and Ahan was lying there. The rest would know this, and without thinking he is very surprised why he is lying for Jingbo after all. And after that he starts thinking again, who is Jingbo after all, due to which Dog-suk has come to Korea from America. And only after this Dog-suk grabs Ahan's throat and says that, brother, don't lie to me at all and tell the truth. I have a special talent. That's why I don't smell the lie very quickly and say that you should tell me the truth quickly. After all, what is the truth? And only then does Na come there to stop Dog-suk and says that you have just caught my implant and let it go quietly. And Dog-suk also gets very angry there and says that, are you trying to give me an order? And both of them literally start getting angry a lot, and at the same time their aura also starts coming out a lot. And look, two such rank hunters were standing face to face with each other, and after this neither literally nor punch each other very tightly, and only then the scene is cut and we are shown no Kem Jul, which is not being told, and he was saying that it is really very cold here, and only then does he see a lot of Ice Bears dead, and he starts thinking that all this work has been done by Iran Hunter, and he thinks that, but he cannot do this work at all. And finally how he did it, and out of fear of the ice goblin Nakim Chul runs towards the forest again. And after this the scene outside dangerous is shown where Pei Chin Chul is not holding the hands of both. This means that both of them did not have a smash with each other, and Dong-suk is also praising Chim Chul a lot. He also says that both of you had not reduced your powers, because if both of you had been killed with your full power, then maybe I would not have survived in the middle. And after this, Na Chimchul gathers a lot of courage and says that, why are you lying behind? And says that just like this, I had to pass time, so I came here, and at the same time, you guys have not spoiled my mood a lot. After this, he doesn't start leaving there, and Ahana was still thinking in his mind that I have seen Jingo's real powers, and I am fully confident that Jingora will come out of this danger alive. And after this he doesn't see that brother Jingo's team is not all sitting or enjoying there, and seeing this he gets very angry, and after this he goes to kill everyone and says that my whole entire squad is over and you guys are enjoying here. And he feels that this girl has not protected all of them yet, and they are not all very afraid there. But only then Jingu comes there, and he doesn't just push him, that means Kim Chul, he just pushes him, and literally brother, he doesn't go too far, and Jingu doesn't tell everyone to be alert, because Kim Chul KK was saying that all the Eiklers had also come there, and Jengbu did not know about this thing, and he didn't even tell everyone to be an ape here. And after this, not all the self also become an apier there, and the leader of the self says that, well, there is one of you who will entertain me and Jinwoo. Can you understand our language? And hearing this, Jingo is also very surprised because he did not even know that he is speaking the language of Elsa, and Jingo thinks that this is probably happening because of his system. And then the leader of Ice Help speaks that one of my team wanted to meet you and he had told me that none of you is very strong, and he is not telling by pushing like him, but literally before that, Jingo now separates his whole body, meaning blinks, and seeing this thing, I Self also gets a lot of impression and gives a lot of kindness smile there. And after that, Jingboo and the leader of I Self, the daggers of both collide with each other, and the leader of I Self says that, brother, you are very different and I don't understand what people like you are doing among human beings. And this thing Jingboo understands at all. Didn't understand, but to tell you the truth, I realized I shouldn't have told you these things. But let me tell you that in the same way that Jingu is a shadow Munarak, in the same way that this Alf is also a Munarak, it means that there are 7 Munarak in total. Out of that, this Alf is also 1 Munarak, and if you go further, you will know which Munarak this is. And I Self is also talking there that I think you don't know anything about it yet, and Shingu still doesn't understand anything, and he says that, does the system tell all these people to kill people? And by the way, I am a player. Maybe that's why I don't know anything, and I also say that, tell the truth, neither of us fighting, nor any much sense at all. And tell me the truth or you hand me over to all those people and I will do nothing to you and let you go quietly from here. Hey, this thing. Jingbo gets very angry there and he asks her, who are you guys and why do you want to kill them and who was the leader of the self? He is about to tell something, but suddenly there is a glitch, and after this he starts repeating the old things again. And after hearing this, Jingbu gets very surprised, and then the leader of the self speaks, meaning you are not going to accept my offer and you will fight my army alone. And then Jingu says that, brother, I am not alone at all. And after this he calls his shadow army again, and after seeing that neither is the leader of the self nor brother, he also gets very surprised, and all those who are friends of Jingu get very surprised after seeing the shadow army. After this, finally the NA battle between the Jingo army and the Alf army starts, and those who were Najinjo's companions are running away, and some Na try to kill them, but Jingo doesn't deal with them all very easily. And in fact there was a very intense battle going on between those two armies, and the one who is the king or the brother can easily defeat a lot of Jingos. Kills. And after this, Na battle starts between Jingbo and El King. The two stand face to face with each other, and Jingbo already knows that he will not be able to last long in front of this El King. He is not so much powerful at all, and after this El King asks him the name of Jingbo, and Jingbo tells his name, and finally the battle starts between the two, where Pe Jingbo goes to help his tiger, but the Elf King does not trap his tiger in his leg nor attacks him, but Jingu would dodge that attack, and in this way there is not a very good battle between the two. And only then a very big eyeball seems to go over that Elf King, and you will know that attack. Who did it? Majors did it, and only then Na Kim Chul also comes to his senses, and he sees Na Jingu, and raising the sword, he is not going to kill him. And from the other side, El King Tanabai, he was also running straight toward Jingbo with a lot of speed to kill him, and Jinguna notices that there is no attack on him from both sides is going to be, and after this only Na Jingbo calls Ignis, and Ignis does not end the game of Kim Chul in the same attack. And after this final, Jingbo speaks again there, and Kim Chulna also becomes a part of a shadow army, and only then Kim Chulna does a very strong attack on that Elf King, and Jingwu did not like Na Kim Chulna at all, and after this he named him Na Iron, and that name Na Kim Chul likes it very much. And after this finally we get to see a very good battle between Elf King and also Iron, and Elf King Na his also does, brother, you are really very powerful. And after this both Jingo and Agris also go to fight, and there is not a very strong battle between them. And after this what happens, Iron does is a powerful attack. The attack has a type of roar. He shouts very fast and he doesn't get very angry. He says that, brother, will have to cut your strap first, and after that he goes to attack Iron very easily, and then suddenly neither Zingo nor attacks him from behind, and he also gives very strong damage to the Elfing. And after that the Elfing neither sees his soldier, and literally, brother, everyone's leaf was completely cut, and on this matter neither he. After this, Jingu Na throws his dagger towards him and hits him, and Elf King dozes him and says that, brother, now how will you kill me? And Jingu Na calls his dagger reverse. Neither seeing this nor Elf King is also very surprised, and he does not block. Then after that the dagger of the Elf King also breaks there, and only then Aiden comes from behind and he does not catch the Elf King, and what happens is he does a lot of fire block casts on top of Elf King, but literally, brother, that king does not die even after that. And only then suddenly Na Zinkna makes a very powerful attack on him above the king, means that he puts the dagger inside alongside him, but even after that, literally brother is not ready to defeat that king, and only then Iron comes and that brother does a very powerful attack. Attach the weapon to him with the help of your sword. Even so, Bolobhai attacks quite powerfully because of him, and after this, finally the leaf of Payalf King gets cut there. And to tell the truth, there are many things to tell me here, but I will say that here the leaf of Alf King is cut, but the one who has Iron brother, he smashes him a lot even after that, and Jingu says that brother, his game is over, now leave him, and Iron don't understand anything there. I don't like it, and this little thing is very funny. At that time, it was Iron's first battle that he won, and after that, Iron and the Shadow Army that is there, they literally enjoy it there. I have really found a lot of fun seeing that my brother is also enjoying there after winning the Shadow Army gate, and after that they all talk with him about is it over, and the one he says is yes, you spoke right. And all of them now breathe a sigh of relief after that, and only then the door that is there also opens. After seeing the door of dungeon, all the people there are much happier, and after this we are shown the scene outside of dungeon where a week had passed, and Ahan says that sir, you go, we will take care of you here, and the rest of you say that all my members are still inside and how can I go home, and only then suddenly that door starts opening, and only then some hunters are coming out and say that it seems that Kim Chul has cleared this danger, and when he sees Jingu there, he says that brother, I already knew that Jingu sir will definitely come out, and all the rest of the people were very surprised that finally where Kim Chul went and the door, it also closes. After this, and literally why Ba is not there, then P is quite surprised, and Jingu there says to Song Hee that let's go home, I will leave you home, and why Ba is not there stops him and says that I don't have to ask you some questions. And at that time, Najingo is also very surprised to see his strength and thinks that I did not think that he will go so far, and at the same time he also checks his status, which had increased a lot. After that, that boss monster who is Na stands up again and starts increasing his power with the help of his skills, and after that, that monster Na runs to attack towards Jingbo, and Jingbo knew that brother he will not be able to bear his attack at all, and after that he shouts towards Iron, and Iron gives his shield which was Na to Jingbo, and after that he attacks with his weapon like a demon. Jingora blocks the shield in the middle and avoids the attack, but that attack was so powerful that the ground starts shaking there again, and that monster does not leave after attacking once but continues to kill many times, and Jingo does not even get a chance to attack, and he thinks that he will raise his bed like a monster or then he will attack him directly, and after that the monster lifts his bed. Then Jingbo goes to attack now with the help of his dagger, but he wasn't very smart either. He was attacking from above, but this time he does not attack from above, but he does not change his angle, and he was going to attack towards Jingbo, and Jingbo also knew that brother, his game is going to end here, and after this only then does an idea come to Jingbo's mind, and he throws his dagger back, and all he does is use his commanded touch technique, and this time he is pulled towards the dagger by himself, and because of this he escapes the attack of that monster. And Jingu starts thinking in his mind that I can neither attack it with the help of my dagger, but it is not going to affect it much, and I have to stop its speed by any means. After that, all Jingbu does not see a broken building there, and after that he starts running in that direction, and along with him the monster also starts running, and after that only Jingbu climbs directly on that building, and directly on that monster he throws that building, and taking advantage of this, Jingbu goes to attack that monster with the help of his dagger, and only then it happens, and we get Mr. And there is also a spark there, and they were both looking for Jingbo. They were nowhere to be found. Jingbo and those people also went to Jingbo's house, and from there they found out that Jingbona has gone on a trip for 7 days. Last time he was found in the middle of the forest, and if you see this, it was very strange. And then we say this spark that according to me, someone kidnapped Jingbo, sir. And then Mr. Ehan says, brother, are you crazy? Kidnapping him is not an impossible task, and even if it has to be done, it is going to need a lot of hunters for it. After this, again, we are shown the scene of Demon Castle, where the boss monster's card was cut now, and because of defeating the boss monster, he doesn't get a lot of items, like he doesn't wear an earring, and it was an S rank item, and because of this, strength and health increase from 20, and after this, a magic orc also gets, and because of this, they could not increase the power of any magical beast twice. It means that the magic uses the power of the user, and only after that does neither Ignish nor Jingo come with the heads of many monsters and does not kneel in front of him, and Jingo says that, brother, you have stopped doing all this. do it because after seeing you, he also starts doing all this work, and we are also shown iron, which was bringing a very big monster towards Jinwoo, and in a way Jinwoo was also saved due to the shield of iron, and only then it is realized, and he does not call the majors to him, and he who is the orc does not give it to the majors, and he does not speak to fire attack, and when he does fire attack on the table or towards a building, in truth brother, that attack is much more powerful. In a single attack that building gets destroyed, and really gets very surprised after seeing the gingerbread power. And after this we are shown the scene of USA where Wangdong Sukna had finally come there, and he starts talking, brother, this is really a lot of surprise. This is such a magical beast that can know human language, and that is also funny. The thing is that Korean. And that guy says that, brother, if you have any doubt about me, then you can easily test my DNA. And Dogsuk also says that everything cannot be done as you want. Do you know that you are pretending to be a human being and you are a magical beast? And Dogsuk says that you must have listened to us. And that guy also says no, yes, there to listen to him. And only then Dogsuk says that you said that you were inside the danger for 10 years. And finally, what were you doing inside the danger for 10 years? And are you not a zombie? And that guy refuses there. And after that, Dongsuk says, well, you tell me that a guy who has been killed is inside the danger, so can he come back? And that guy refuses that this cannot happen. And only after that, that guy says that, well, tell me that you have magic. How much do you know about it? And Dong Sukna becomes silent there, and only then Dong Suk says that, well, you are trying to say that you know more about the magical beast than us. And after this, only then that guy starts saying that Danger's Gate and the magical beast, this is all part of a plan, and just now some very dangerous people have woken up from their deep sleep and they cannot destroy this world very easily. And Dogsuk says that, brother, what do you want to say? And finally, who will end our world? And that guy does not refuse to tell all these things. And only then Dogsuk says that, well, you have come here to save us, but you will not tell us what you will save us from. And you know that there are a lot of dangerous hunters here. And only then that guy says that he is not all hunters and there is nothing ahead of him, sir. To tell the truth, you should not listen to me because you are very powerful. And after this, Dog Sukna starts checking the profile of that guy, and this guy's name is included, and Dog Sukna doesn't understand one thing there. I don't understand that this guy was in danger for 10 years, but even after that, why didn't his age increase? And Dog Suk would say that, by the way, seeing your experience, I know so much that, brother, where are you? He's a very good guy, and if you were not a hunter, then right now you would also be much richer. And after this, he would not have seen the names of his children like dogs. That literal brother gets much surprised, and only then Dogsuk says, do you remember your daughter's name? And then that guy says that my daughter's name is Sang Jin. And after this, Dogsuk asks his son's name, and you will know whose name is Sang Jing Book. So you guys know who this guy is? Yes, this is the father of our main character, and this brother is a very Fadu character. Going forward, you will know well. And after this, Dogsuk smiles there, and that guy says that finally what happened. And then Dogsuk says that I told you earlier too, I will ask questions and you will only answer. And after this, that guy, what happens is that he also starts releasing his powers too much, meaning... And that guy says that I don't want an answer right now, and if you don't tell me what happened, then I will die until you vomit everything on your own. And after this, Dongsuk tells everyone that this is not a magical beast, and he doesn't tell everyone to get out of there because he is going to attack very quickly. And after this, Dongsuk says that I went to Korea to meet your son, and I found out there he has been tamed. And after hearing this, Dad is very surprised, and Dongsuk says that I think I will have to send you there too. And after this, again, we are shown the scene of Demon Castle, and Jingboo is not on the next floor, had come, and there were a lot of undead armies there, and all their captains were also. And after this, Jingboo also calls his shadow army, and after this, again, the battle starts between the two armies there. Jingboo's shadow army was not very powerful in front of the underground army, and after seeing this thing, the underground army is very surprised, meaning that their captain is very surprised. And then Jingboo says, what happened? What did you think? We are much weaker, and let's go, and now I will finish your work. And after that, he takes the dagger and goes straight to that guy, I mean the captain's side. And he kills the boss of that monster there in just one attack. And after this, again, Jinghwo gets a lot of reward there, and in which there is no 2 level up, and this was a very good thing. And Jinghwo did not kill a lot of unfathers there, and a mountain stood up, and he did not sit there, and he did not want to extract anyone here, meaning to become a part of his scheduled army, but he was not able to do so. And Jingu does not understand why he is not able to extract the shadow after all. And then Jingu gets a necklace of Na Demon Monarch, and to activate it, Jingu also had to wear earrings. And after that, Jingu also wears Na earring and also wears necklace, and after that, both things are not activated there. One spot was empty and both of these things were found at the boss level, and Jingo realizes that he has to defeat another boss. After this, Jingo was thinking that if he did not complete these three, he would have to defeat another boss, but if you look at it in a way, he already cleared it. That means he was supposed to collect 10,000 demo souls. He has done it, and Jingo doesn't even think that. I don't think so. I can go even higher. I can beat other people. He had reached his limit somehow, and after that he starts getting a lot of items again, and after that Jingo accepts his first reward and his item shop doesn't open, and Jingo thinks, should I buy an expensive item? This was not going to be of much use in his fight inside, but then he keeps getting quite a few items, and at the same time this shop starts to be upgraded again and again, and Junguna falls into a big thinking. After much thought, Najunguna chooses a loot box. This loan is a loot box, and these loot boxes are not of two types. Once more, Jingu had met this before and he tried again. He didn't get the chance to do it again this time. Sir, first in the loot box he did not find the key of Diamond Castle, and then finally Jinbu opens that box and literally finds another key there. He and that key did not have any information there, and then he does not keep that key in his inventory, and after that he accepts the second reward and his status does not become 20 plus, and after that he sucks the third reward. Suddenly something like a paper appears in front of the Jingo, and its name was Holy Water of Life, and after this we are shown the building of Hunter Association of again USA, where brother was quite strong fire. Here we find that two hunters, very powerful hunters, were fighting with each other, and because of this building had become such a condition, and the condition of a person was much worse. There and that guy and no one else has Boeing Dong happiness, and literally this thing was also absolutely obscene. If you look at it, you will know how powerful Jingbo's father is. If you would have asked for much less, then after this we are not shown the scene of Jingbu's mother, and Jingbu did not come there to meet his mother. And guys, I had to give a shot of information to you guys. You will find links to two channels. Both those channels are mine, and neither I explain the animals that are going on both channels, nor I explain them. Then I request all of you that once please check out the channel, and if you like that video, then like the video and also subscribe to the channel. There will be anime. There are going to be different anime on both of them, so please check out once and tell whichever is your favorite anime in the comment section, and the request is that you guys should subscribe to the channel. Then now you will come to the topic, and after this Jingu Nut takes the item out there. It means that the same one belongs to Holy Water, and at the same time it is not of S rank, and literally with the help of this thing no disease can be cured in minutes. Jingo thinks I can fix my mother's life because of this holy water, but the problem was that 3 items were needed to make it. The first was the fragment of the world tree, and that was what Jingo had already got, and the second was spring water, which was found after killing the boss of the Undone army, and the last item was purified blood of the Demon King. And Jingo thinks that maybe this is not the Demon Castle, he can be the final boss, and Zinc thinks in his own mind that within a week his level has gone up a lot and he has become more powerful than such a rank hunter, and he says that, but you just have a little time and wait. And after that we are shown the scene of the Korea Hunter Association, and the people who were there were watching in the news what happened in the USA just now. I was thinking about the same thing, and then a guy came there and he didn't want to take the hunter's exam again, and not everyone was ignoring him at the start, but when the guy's brother sees his name on an application like that, everyone is stunned. And after this that guy immediately calls the rest of them and says that you recently told us about G's hunter, he's right here. He doesn't want to take the hunter's exam again, and Jigav didn't want to take the hunter's exam again to increase his rank, and after this Jigav was waiting for his turn, and there were a lot of hunters. He also came to give the re-exam and was talking nonsense there for an hour. Brother, don't worry, because all of you can have the rank now, and at the same time you can also go to a very good guild, and the little guilds that are there are not quite dangerous in a way, and just take care of this thing that you do not get E rank. Because of this your career can be spoiled, and a guy is even more afraid there. After that I start talking that I don't have to go to a big guild. If I can't do that I won't be able to repay my debt, and I won't be able to live with my son. In any case, C rank should be required, and Jigbo too. You start thinking that the rank of the hunter is not very important, because once the rank is decided, after that no matter how hard a guy works it is of no use. Mr. Song used to play a very good sword, but even after that he could not beat Mr. Kag, and when I was a hunter of A rank I was also of no use. Somehow after that we were shown a very funny scene where the guy who was doing a lot of dialogue, you should not bring this rank. Don't be weak, brother. That guy gets his own E rank after the exam is cleared. We literally, brother, it was a very funny scene for me, and after hearing this, the other guy gets even more nervous, and when his turn comes, he starts telling Jinku that, brother, I am really feeling very scared right now, and you can go first if you want. He comes and goes, and after hearing his name, not all of them come to know that earlier he was a rank hunter, and Jingu says that I have to give a retest, but she does not pay much attention to the staff, and he does not pay much attention to his words, and he does not pay much attention to the balls. He is told to keep his hand there, but an error comes in that ball, that means in the machine, and that girl does not understand anything, and once again she speaks to keep his hand, and again an error comes there, and only after that his boss comes there. He starts saying that I have come here because the rest of me had asked him to come here and have asked him to keep an eye on this guy, and after that, as soon as that guy sees an error in the system, he is literally quite surprised. After this, and only then, the guy says, how long you have been working here? She speaks to the girl. And the girl says that for about 6 months, and only then she starts thinking in her mind that the last time was not 2 years ago. A girl had become an S rank hunter, and maybe this girl will not know anything about her. And after that he speaks to call Joy there, and the girl does not understand anything. Brother, what is happening here? Tell me something. And that guy starts saying that there is no fault in the system. What I believe is a meter is not able to meet this guy's belief. This guy has so much belief, and literally, brother, here Pei-Jingu has not crossed the cup to S. That is, he is not a hunter of the 10th S rank of Korea, and you are speaking S, brother, but he has also crossed the S almost. And after this, Mr. Chayana was talking to Chinchal about why Wang Dongso came here to Korea, and that Dogzuk was not behind the Red Gate incident, was he? And Chengchul refuses on there. Dogzuk did nothing to help the survivor, and I was with him the whole time. In a way, I don't know about everything, but I have a lot of doubts about a guy, and here too Jingbo was talking about. In a way, he thinks that I will not tell about him, and then Chai says that, well, then you have decided that you will not tell me about him from me. No matter, I understand all these things, but I am just a little bit interested about the Jeju Island incident. And then Chin Chul says that at the moment we have found the corpse of one ant, but if it increases, then we will send hunters there. And Choice also says that we will definitely help you a lot in this. And after this, he thinks that Andana is making a little more noise today. And Chinchul didn't understand anything there and was a little special guy. Do you understand that, you guys? And Chinchul says that, okay, then I look inside and come, but does not stop him and says that you go. I go myself. And after this, we are shown the scene of Jingpo where that guy says that we are not considered advanced to use the meter. If permission of rank is required, can you please come here after 3 days? And after hearing this, the rest of the people get very surprised there, and those people had already come to know that this guy is a hunter of S rank. And after this, only there is an entry there, Hunter Gilkar of leader Miss Choi. And after this, Choi comes in, and after seeing Choi, not all the people get very surprised there, and they do not understand why Choi has finally come here, and think after watching Jingbo Choi, well, this is Choi, and I have heard that he is a fire magic expert, and at the same time he is very powerful. And just like Chin Chin knows that he has become an S rank hunter, brother, literally he is very surprised about this. And then Choi says that this is the 10th S rank hunter of Korea, and this is S rank hunter, or there is no need to see with the new meter. In a way, it feels like it's really quite powerful. And then Choi tells me, my name is Choi and I'm the leader of Hunter Guild, and if you're not in a guild, can we talk for a while? Jinwo says that I'm sorry, but I don't have time at all right now. And brother, after hearing this, everyone is very surprised, and Jinwo thinks that there are still 3 days for my test, and in these 3 days I can do a lot. And I need to clear it up first. That means the one who has to complete that potion, and those who don't choose after leaving, tell Chimchul that I had said something wrong and I should have tried more, and I really feel that he is very capable and we have to recruit him in our team. This will give us 3 such rank hunters, and actually we will become much more powerful after this. And then suddenly Nabakyunu comes, and Bakyunu sees Choi, and Choi sees Bakyunu, and Choi thinks that White Tiger Gill is very far away and he has come here. Haftahua means he has come here in a very hurry. It means that he knew everything about Jinwo, and whatever the Red Gate said was true. That's what he's saying. That guy was a secret hunter, and by the way, I knew as soon as I saw him. And after this, Jinwoo was not going to go to the danger of Diamond Castle again. And before that, he had come to meet his mother, and the disease that his mother had was not that. It happened after the danger was opened, and inside this disease, not only a person keeps sleeping, never wakes up, and he was still with Jinwoo. There was a chance to save his mother, and he dies, but only then Chinchul comes there, and only then Chinchul speaks there that you had killed all those beasts during the double design, and I felt that my eyes are good, but you proved me wrong there too. And only then Jingu says that I think we both get along a little more, and Chinchul also says that my job is not to keep an eye on the hunters, and that's what I am doing. And to tell the truth, then He cannot do anything in front of us because you are an S-rank hunter, and only then he says that I want to introduce you to someone, the chairman of the Hunter Association, and he does not want to meet you himself. In a way, after meeting the chairman first gives his introduction, and Jinwoo also sits there silently, and Jinwoo could see neither the chairman nor the chairman very clearly. His age was not 80 years old, but after that Bibhai looked much stronger. I also felt like a woman in a way, and the funniest thing was that brother chairman was also an S-rank hunter. No one was in the game. The post of chairman goes to him, and the chairman also congratulates him for becoming an S-rank hunter, and he says that I am not yet made because I have not given the test, and the chairman says that much test does not matter and harder for you. You can never measure an S-rank hunter. If there was no measurement, he would have taken the measurement at the same time, and only then Jingu says that if there is such a thing, then why do I need to take the exam again, and why do I take such an exam? And only then the chairman tells us, because we also meet hunters like you, otherwise how will we know that there is a hunter of S rank? And to tell the truth, now we need a lot of qualified hunters. Like, because all the S-rank hunters not only run after money and behind the film in a way, and to tell the truth, then we cannot give all these things to those hunters. So most of the S-rank hunters they do not want to join the association, and Chin Chul is one of our loyal hunters who are working with our association, and then the chairman says that we cannot give you so much money, but we can give you what you want and what you say, what you mean, meaning association can give you the strength that you are trying to find. And after hearing this, he gets a little surprised now why he... In today's episode, more Jingbo says that I am not very tired, and if you have to ask, either go and ask your guild members. And after seeing the courage of Jingu, he gets very surprised, and after this he starts telling why I am the leader of White Tiger Guild and a lot of my hunters have been killed. Then it becomes my responsibility that I ask you what finally happened there. And then Jingu says that if you are the owner of White Tiger Guild, then you should thank me because I bought your... Some have rescued the hunter, and after this both are looking into each other's eyes, and only then the rest say that I am sorry, I was a little tense. And after this Jungmoona takes Song Hee and leaves there, meaning sitting in the car. And after that the girl who came to Jingbu's team, the others start asking her what type of person that guy was, and that girl starts telling he was very mysterious, and to tell the truth he alone has saved all of us. And after listening to the conversation of both of them, Mr. Ahan comes there and he says that, sir, forgive me, but I know that Bingu is not that much useless person and he must be very tired. That's why they are behaving like this. And only then say to the rest that you have made a big mistake. Ahan, you still have your team? Why didn't I recruit? And after this he starts thinking in his mind that he was standing in front of such a hunter, but still he was a thief inside him, and I can't do anything to bring him into my team. And after this in the rest he says that you have to do anything you do but bring him into your team. And after this Jinbu was going to leave Na Song Hee at his house, and he was thinking in his mind that I tried to add that self ring to his shadow army, but I spread to the 3 attempts, and really he had a lot of power and was also getting a lot of irritation because he could not take him into his team. But he didn't get a dagger, and that dagger wasn't very powerful, and because of this dagger whoever will use it, he will not reduce his weight, and due to this the speed increases a lot. And after that Jingbuna Jinha will be brought to his house, leaves, and who is blushing too much and also thanks Jingo. And seeing this thing, Jingo is also very surprised that she was not even talking like before for some time, and now she is smiling so much, and it was not 4 in the night. And Jingo thinks that he will not go to Dangerous again tomorrow to raid, and only after that Eugene comes to Jingo's house to wear a very dangerous armor. And seeing this, Najingo also gets very surprised and says, brother, did you come from this house wearing this? And by the way, I thought that I will pick you up, but Yojin says that, sir, you always help me, so I thought, why do you have to disturb me so much? And after this, neither of them are going to go for Dungeon Red, and at the same time, Jingo tells Yojin to take Song Hee with him. And after hearing this, Yojin is very surprised and thinks that brother also knows his name, and also he has phone number, that these two are not in relationship. And after this, both reach near Song Hee's house, and Yujing starts saying, sir, should I miss him and call you? And Jingu says, brother, are you crazy? She is my sister's friend, so it means she is my sister in a way. And after that, the song is also very ready. It was placed, and she sits in the car alone, and Jingu says that you slept well last night or not, and Song only says that no, I could not sleep that well. And after listening to all these things, brother Eugene, what is happening? Brother, his condition was literally getting worse, and I was thinking, brother, what is going on here? I can't believe they met last night. At the same time, he is very tired and can't even sleep at night, brother. What is this scene? And is really Jingo's sister's friend, right? Or is there something else going on between them? And after this, he says very nervously that, sir, I am not a Song yet underage. And after hearing this, Jingo says that, brother, what do you want to say? After all, literally, brother, the condition of using what is happening there was completely bad. And he says that, no, sir, there is nothing, and sir is a little different. Do anything for this reason. And after that, he doesn't try to forget that thing, and after that, we are shown the inside scene where both Pyojin and Jingbo were sitting comfortably and having fun because the Shadow Army was not handling all the work. They didn't need to do anything, and Yojin is very surprised and says, "Sir, is this all after all?" Because Yojin had not seen Jingbo's Shadow Army for the first time here, and Jingbo says that there is nothing more. This is a new skill of mine, and after hearing this, Eugene is very surprised and says that, "Sir, you have a skill in which you can use shadow," and Jingbo says that, "Yes, you are right, and this is quite a long story, so I will tell you about it comfortably, and you don't worry because these shadows will handle all the work, and only then Eugene will not be enough." "Sir, can I pick up a stone?" And Jingu says, "What happened? Do you have a problem?" And it turns out that I never took part in the field. I used to collect only stones, but now that Shadow will also do that, what will I do? I feel like I've become unemployed all of a sudden, and Jingu smiles a lot and says that this guy is really very different. If it is the last trade with him, then that's all I can do for him, and after that, right? Finally, he collects a stone there, and with this, Jinbo's deal to raid Yojin's 719 is completed, and after this, we are shown an E-ranked engine of USA, and an adventure inside that engine is not very surprised after seeing a person, and that person is not alone. Didn't he kill all his friends, and that guy was thinking that, brother, is this a beast or what? And I think too much fear. I thought there was something wrong with it because we were in it. We have not seen a single beast here, and I never thought that I would get to see such a beast inside it, and what is believed is coming out of it, brother. That is much more than a rank level. And after that, the same guy is going to that adventure, and that adventure was in a very bad condition. I mean, it was like the end, brother. That guy says that you should not worry at all. I'm not going to do anything to you, and your partner isn't dead either. He is just unconscious, and if you guys had not attacked me, then I would not do anything to you. And since when have I been telling you that I am not a monster, and I am telling you, but I don't understand, and I will tell you that I am Korean, and I have to go back home. And after this, finally, Jingo and are having a party because, brother, that last raid was also over, and after this, Jingo says that finally, what are you going to do next? And Eugene tells that he will not take the Reton exam to become Guildmaster, and also whatever matter was with father, I will also resolve all those things. And he was thinking in his mind that now I have a lot of money and this will make my life much easier. But I have to level up a lot. This is my main target and my goal has been completed, and there is not much point in continuing this relationship now. And after this, those who don't see their keys start thinking about something else, and only then Eugene says that, "Sir, your future?" Jingo tells that you will not be able to see me for some time now because I am going to be told for some time now. And after this, Eugene says that, "Sir, anyway, I know that I was just a headache for you." And Jingo doesn't feel very bad because brother was a very good guy, friend Eugene. And after this, he asks, "What do you think of me?" And Eugene tells that there are 10-year defective friends between me and my elder brother, and at the same time, he doesn't like me much. To tell you the truth, you're pretty good. You have helped me many times, and you have saved my life many times. At the same time, you have helped me in achieving my goals, and you are older than my elder brother. And after hearing this, Jingbo is very surprised, and Jingbo also says that, "Okay, then you consider me your elder brother. If you consider me, I would also consider you my younger brother." And after hearing this, literally brother Eugene starts crying a lot and says, "Sir, can I please hug you once?" And really, brother, he was crying a lot. That's why it looked like a very funny scene in a way. And this news started spreading at a lot of speed so that you don't get it from inside a Dengan. The rank hunters came out alive and the high rank hunters all died, and a lot of questions were being raised on Nabanku about this thing. But tells that this brother had an accident and they tried to get that matter closed there. Then we are shown what is sitting comfortably. He was very tired, and only then he had Min. His call also comes, and he was in Japan at this time, and he tells that there has been a lot of big news, and he tells that a few days ago. Earlier, no one from Japan had called the Korea Hunter Association, and Bakun says that there was a reason for calling, and that guy says that you will not believe it. The topic was Jeju Island, and after hearing the name Jeju Island, Nabakun gets very surprised. And on Jeju Island 4 years ago, neither an S rank nor danger gate was opened, and that gate was really much more powerful. Not 4 years ago. An attempt was made to clear it, but the courier government did not spread in a very dirty way, and they did not have to give up on that work, and there were not a lot of ant monsters there, and they also did not die there. In a way, it seems that those ants have not been upgraded much, and they cannot fly from one country or travel to another country. and the body of one of those ends has not been found near an island in Japan, and neither the wings were clearly visible from that end. And after hearing this, neither literally brother nor the rest is very surprised. And after this we are shown the house of Ginkbu. When he is ready to go, then his sister says, "Where are you going?" And "You are going with a girl." And Ginkbu says that there is no such thing. "I am going on a trip with my friend and maybe it can take me a week to come." And after that Jingu finally reaches the same location, and the last time Jingu went inside this gate he was not level 20 and now his level was close to 67 was around. And then finally Jingu opens the door with the help of the key, and after going inside Jingu notices that there was not a single monster there at the moment. And then a notification comes in front of Jingbo, and it was written that Jingbo did not have to collect 10,000 demon souls, and after completing the quest, neither Jingbo nor the reward was going to get much. This means that the monster is going to be much more powerful. After this, Jingo sees another door, and as soon as he goes inside it, his brother is very surprised because there was a city type and the whole city was on fire, and he was thinking that I never thought that I would find such a place. And Jingo does not even think that I have to collect 10,000 demon souls, then it means there are going to be a lot of monsters here. And Jingo says that I don't think I will be able to complete it in a week. And after this, literally not too many monsters start coming in front of brother Jingo. And after this, Jingo also does not weigh brother, he goes directly to battle. And after this, Jingo starts killing many monsters one by one, and he also says that it seems that my hard work has not been wasted that much. It means that I have become quite good. And after that we use the scene of is shown, who was very ready and also took his license and his experience record, and he went to his father and says that, "Father, you know that making a stranger guild master is a very risky job, so I want you to make me your guild master." And after this, neither Yojin's father nor a servant introduces Yojin to him, and his name is Na Warn. There was a member, and after this Eugene's father starts telling about the incident involving the red gate, and that guy starts talking that inside that red gate there was neither a girl nor Jingbu. And hearing this, neither Eugene is very surprised, and only then he also knows the name of the girl, which is the song. I mean, Eugene already knew, but now he finds out, and that guy tells that it's because of Jingbo. We all managed to get out of that dingan, and only then Eugene says that there is no need to tell further, and I am not alone who know about the secret of Jingbo, and other people know about it, what it means. And only then we know White Tiger wanted to keep a little secret about Jingbo. And after this, Yojin's father takes off Yojin's tights and tells you that you have just gone inside the Dengan to win, right? I also went to Jingu in the survey with you, and behind your success Na Jingu has a very big hand, and his father says that maybe you have come to me on the wrong day. And Eugene gets very sad and thinks that now nothing can happen to him, and again his brother will go much further than him. Then Eugene says, "I know there is no right, but I still want you to make me guild master." And his dad says that, okay, and hearing this, Eugene is very surprised, and then dad says that I will make you guild master, but you have to bring Zigbo to our team. And only then Eugene says that, "Okay, father, I will definitely try on it." And we find out that Eugene's father had approached him from something else, like Desire, which is my crush of solo labeling. And even with Butt, both of them did not reject his offer, and after Jeju Island failed, neither Ming Wing nor Hunter's job in one way or another, he works the same as Na and Na to Eugene's father. Just now I also knew about the update of Jeju Island, that the ants had started to grow wings after doing meat. And after this we are shown the scene of Jingbu, which has not only killed 309 out of 10,000 Heidemons yet, meaning that right now he has to kill a lot of demons, and Jingu is telling that he has killed the monster to win, yet he was not very powerful, but he didn't get very good experience points. This means that compared to entering the danger of the real world, there are no more XP points in the danger of the key. Jingu levels up much faster. Inside and Jingu, you have to become much more powerful, because when I met the rest, I knew that my Pawan will be almost equal to that, but I have to become more powerful than that. And after that, Jingo didn't have to go to the second floor, and he didn't call the leader of ISBR, and that literally brother is much bigger. And after that, Jingo didn't give his name or tank, and after that, Jingo sat on him and started moving forward, and some monsters came. Jisco does not kill the tank very easily, and Jingu does not see a circle, and with the help of the same circle, he could not reach the second floor and starts going towards it. And after this, we are not shown the scene of the Hunter Bureau, and there the same Hunter was kept as a prisoner who was killing that soldier inside that danger, and those people do not understand this. So what is this Korean hunter doing in America? And he is also inside a danger, and that guy was saying that he was trapped inside that danger for 10 years and suddenly he came here. After this, all the people felt that he was a magical beast and there were no human memories inside him, and this symbol could have been quite risky. For this reason, there is also an S-rank hunter called there, and that hunter was not Korea either. I knew and that hunter and no one else would have gassed you guys. Dong-suk only happens and Dong-suk couldn't kill Jinwoo, right? For this reason, he gets very angry, and after this, the scene of Jinwoo is shown where he was thinking that maybe there can be no soft load here and everyone's theme is completely different, and after this he starts killing a lot of monsters, and while doing it in this way, Jinwoo does not break and suffers. It clears the floor, and with this he was killing a lot of monsters very easily, and his commander touch power had also leveled up, I mean skills, and almost Jinwoo had collected about 2,000 souls, and while doing this, Jinwoo also clears up to the 50th floor and all the monsters were being killed very easily, but the 50th is a boss level floor and there were not very good monsters there, and they also had a boss who was much bigger, and after this, only then Jinwoo calls his shadow army and even conquers his disciples to win. He speaks to kill, and Zink himself does not go to fight the boss, and Iglis and the rest of the soldiers were not killing those demons very easily, and Iglis and seeing the performance of Jinwoo also felt very good, and after this we are shown the boss monster who was still sitting comfortably, but suddenly he disappears from there and he had reached Jinwoo's Saturn soldier, and really that guy's speed is quite high. He did not even know when he reached there, and the boss monster is really much more powerful, brother, but he was easily defeated. And after this, what happens to Jinwoo is that he also starts going to kill that monster, and after this Jinwoo goes and directly hits a very strong punch in the stomach of that boss monster, and it was such a strong punch that there was a little earthquake. It started to feel like... So just friend, let's not let this episode stay till this. Then I hope you guys like the video. You guys tell in your opinion comment section how you like the video, and if you like the video then like the video and also subscribe to the channel. And please friend, the series is also going on to win the rest. Look at all of them a little too. You people will have a lot of requests because brother plays a video and doesn't play a video. Neither does it feel too bad because the hard work is equal for everyone, and you guys should give your opinion in the comment section about your agreement and what should I explain. See you guys in the next video. Until then.